hasn't changed from winter yet, has it? Winter is here.
Yeah. No, I think it's going off of our computer's clock. I really thought it was going to be winter. I really thought it was going to be spring by the time we did last episode. But I guess it's every month it changes seasons.
No, I think it's once a week. Has it been 4 weeks?
Maybe. No, it's been 2 weeks since the last time we
Really?
recorded, yeah.
Well, because no, you moved 2 weeks ago, right?
Yep.
And we didn't record the week before that, did we?
I thought we did, or we did like a makeup episode somewhere.
Maybe, I don't remember. You got your fire punches back? Oh,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, got a full
Missed.
holster of fire punches.
Some of them are duds.
Red Dud Redemption. Oh, geez, 2 in a row. Okay.
Fire and blanks. Well, this ice cream cone beating you up.
Yeah, really. Come on, man.
Miss.
Low on my speeds.
And it hangs on with 1 health.
What? Focus Sash!
You will not kill me.
What is dead may never die. Speaking of which, Game of Thrones is back on.
Yeah?
Very
I have like
excited.
no idea what's going on when I'm watching it, but that's fine.
Pad watched the Season 8 premiere with us and Tim and Dylan and some other people, even though he hasn't really been following the show.
Yeah, it was alright.
You're a good sport about it.
Interesting. Yeah.
Because we're all super like, no one's allowed to talk.
I didn't say anything.
You did not, no. No, you respected our obsession.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited about this season because it's the last one in a show where people typically die. So now, like, everybody can die. Like, they don't really have to hold on to any characters anymore.
Don't use fire punch this time. Also, it's really bad now that because you're gonna miss all over the place. I'd say
Yeah.
use facade or thief or something. This is gonna be miserable.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
never mind.
there we go.
We're good. Oh, but it still got us in the
You
end.
punk. Okay, well, level 28 Snape Slam.
Might as well learn it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's better than Rap.
Yeah, we can get rid of rap at this point.
I didn't realize Rap only had a 90% accuracy.
Huh?
I don't remember ever missing
How
with
did you
it.
miss?
I guess just like you tackle to like latch onto them and you don't get them.
You just don't get them.
Yeah.
Ooh, that hurt quite a bit. But that's gonna hurt even more.
Alright, 5 more levels until Big Buddha.
Do not learn Dollar Drum. It's not worth it. It's way too risky.
Yeah, not in a Nuzlocke. In fact, we learned all about you. What? What was that, Carmen Sandiego? Huh, well thank you. Is Cherry Berry, is that paralysis?
Yeah, actually. That's convenient.
Yeah, it's funny.
Very convenient, actually.
Yeah, but I got a paralyzed heal, so...
Heals are less useful than berries anyway, because berries can be held.
Yeah. So I don't know if we ever will hold them, because we'll just keep equipping different...
How
like,
does a frozen
full use
Pokemon...
items.
Wait, no, there is no berry for ice, is there?
I feel like there has to be. There
No,
has to
because
be a
how
berry
would
that...
how would a frozen Pokemon eat a berry?
Maybe the berry's just, like, really hot.
Then it would burn them.
Just, like, even holding the berry, like... I don't know. I don't know, man.
Do they just hold them in their mouth or in their hands, or... What if you were holding a berry in your hand, you use Mega Punch?
And you just squash
Punch
it
the
all over
berry.
the place. It makes sense for things like black glasses and... Well, like leftovers. Are you just, like, carrying a lunchbox, or...
And you're eternally eating.
Yeah.
That one doesn't make much sense. Or like the iron ball that makes you move slow, I guess.
That I picture being like actually chained to their legs or something like that. Like old-timey prisoners.
The XP share is like their brain hat.
Yeah.
A brain hat.
It's like Havoc from the X-Men.
Oh, that's interesting.
Well, choice scarf makes sense. It's easy enough to put a scarf on something, or a focus sash.
But what if they're a ghastly? How do you put a scarf on a ghastly?
Well, we dressed up Leggy before for that thing. We were able to put a top hat and a pair of glasses on its like one eye.
You know what's weird? You can give a Whirlipede black glasses to hold.
Yep. You just stick it to the side of them.
You just like impale them with it. They'll be fine. They'll be fine.
That tempo will not be fine. All of your Pokemon are dead. And
better get a new umbrella.
I think this house there's like a scientist who wants you to catch all the deerling.
Oh, that's not happening.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. It's funny because they only use spring. I believe, at least.
I think that's the winter form.
Oh. Huh.
It's harder to tell when they're deerlings. When they're Sawsbucks, they have like snowy antlers or something.
Flame punch him.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you.
Look at you with your useless items, one-hit kill.
It doesn't one-hit kill, and then it just like takedowns and like one-hit sus.
Look at you with your dead deer. I must analyze my defeat.
Oh, that's weird.
I must perform an autopsy.
So
what's going on in here?
There's a morgue at work. At Northampton, there's a morgue.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, where there's dead people in freezers.
Huh.
Yeah.
Neat.
Well, I haven't been in there, but I've been in there. There's one room that just has a whole bunch of caskets in it, and it's weird. I don't know, the funeral people and the people who go in that major, everyone at NCC who's in that major like is really weird. All the kids are like really. There's this one kid who's like really cheery and like this all the time, and he's a funeral services major.
I love him.
But like, don't you ever think smoking causes cancer? Like it's weird. It's really weird.
I think you need a certain more kind of mentality to go into funeral directing or any of the autopsies.
Yeah.
Being one of those people who like exhumes the body and gets them ready for
I don't think it's that.
caskets.
I don't know if it's that. I think it's just like working at funeral homes. I think they probably have to do like that stuff, which is weird.
Well, also, I guess if you're working at a funeral home, like you have to have like a really nice disposition because you're around people who are grieving all the time. So you need to be like the most agreeable person ever.
I actually don't think I would be able to do that job just because of how, like, that would be awful. Can you imagine? Because everyone's just like upset all the time.
Yeah.
I would not be able to deal with that.
I imagine people would be really mean to you over the pettiest things.
Probably, yeah. No, that's working weddings.
Any kind of service industry, like if you're a cashier or a waiter or anything like that, like there will be people who are good, but then there'll be people who just like forget you're actually a human being.
I've heard working weddings is abysmal because you get bridezillas that are just like everything needs to be 100% perfect, and if like you're like, I don't know, if like your shirt's not tucked in, they'll scream at the waiting staff and complain and demand money, and like the stupidest things ever they'll freak out about.
I mean, and this is coming from somebody who's planning a wedding.
Yeah. Not everyone's like that.
No, I know. But like I do think that in our culture there's a little bit too much emphasis on the wedding day. Like there's this pressure to have these really big weddings. And I mean, I'm having a sizable wedding and I'm really excited for it, but I guess you get a lot of people who, you know, they're pouring so much money into this and they like really need everything to be just like perfect that
but it doesn't excuse
they get way high strung. Yeah, no, I'm not.
Yeah. I don't know.
It definitely doesn't explode.
I don't think I'm really gonna even have a wedding at all. If anything, maybe something tiny. But like, I'd rather just like spend that money and go somewhere.
I'd have thought about doing something more like that, or just having like close friends and our parents and stuff like that. But I got a big Italian family and way too many people who like absolutely have to be there.
Oh, really? Gotcha. Suck it dry. The jellyfish. What happens if you take all the water out of a jellyfish? Does it just like deflate?
There wouldn't be much left. A jellyfish is like 90% water. I forget where I learned that, but that is a fact.
A cucumber is 96% water.
Oh.
Or is it celery?
I could believe either one. I know celery actually has negative calories. Like, you burn more calories.
Digesting it.
Yeah.
Because it really does. Well, in that sense, then drinking water has negative calories too, doesn't it?
Probably.
Because you burn more.
Yeah, it's not really there to give you calories. It's there to hydrate you.
Water sticks.
Which just reminded me, I'm really thirsty. I'll have to get water later. We're at the point now where some of these Pokeballs are actually funguses.
Oh.
Like that one.
That was clearly a Pokeball, though.
Yeah, it's not as effective at...
Don't the newer ones you can kind of tell? In the newer games?
Can you?
I thought you could. I don't know.
I think it still just kind of like uses the item sprite or the item model in the 3D games.
To actually trick you.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't even go to the power plant actually in Let's Go.
I think they're upside down in the power plant. the electrodes are upside down because the white part's on the top.
Okay.
Because I remember not interacting with any of them because I remember them being very obvious.
I mean, that's funny.
But you gotta make them obvious so that way people will know. Because, you know, they need help because they might see it and not know and not expect it and have a hard time.
I mean, how horrible would it be if somebody got an unexpected encounter?
Yeah, man, we can't have any of those in Pokemon anymore. I don't know, I'm just giving a crap. I didn't actually hate the game or anything.
It doesn't really bother me. I'm just like, why?
I don't know.
In Mario Kart, they took out those fake question mark blocks because...
What? Those were great!
Well, in Mario Kart 64, it was actually pretty hard to tell the difference.
Really?
Like, it was just like the question mark in them was upside down. But other than that, it was identical. In almost every Mario Kart after that, they got more and more obvious until Mario Kart 8 just took them out.
Oh, I like those.
Because at this point, it was like the regular ones were blue and these ones were pink.
Oh, that's like
they weren't fooling anybody.
Then there's no point then.
So
the whole point is it's supposed to trick you.
And I always didn't like getting them because if you held them behind you, they couldn't block shells.
Oh.
So I would just toss them away anyway.
What do they do in the first place? You just put them down and someone runs into them, right?
Yeah, and they explode. And as opposed to banana peels that like make you slide and spin out, these just like
stop your momentum completely. Which is not that good. Oh. Okay, now it's fine.
Yeah, at least we have like so much health.
Yeah.
I just don't want to get crit.
It's fine, it won't do that much damage.
Good job, Absinthe. Absinthe.
Cool. Aspen.
Good job, Aspen. Aspen, Colorado. Cherry Berry.
Another one.
Yeah, those guys, the Rangers, always have berries for you when
and they always have a Molga, which has static. Both of them have one.
Yeah, I guess so. And they're like, wouldn't it be great if you had a berry for that? Here you go.
Hiker dude.
Now what should I do? The entrance to Chargestone Cave is just ahead. It's blocked off. It's because of a Pokemon called Galvantula. And if I don't ask Clay to do something, there's no way to pass.
Aren't you a hiker? Don't you have rock Pokemon or ground type Pokemon?
You'd think, but no, none of the ground type none of the rock-type Pokemon in this gen are ground-type, so you might not.
Because hikers aren't ground, they're rock type.
Will any of you guys heal me?
Yep.
Yes, thank you. And what do you have to say? It's about the season to go to the Celestial Tower on Route 7. I have to ring the bell for my Cottony.
Do you say that every season?
I bet he does. Oh, thank you.
Shiny stone.
I think that's used to evolve Togetic.
Yeah, that's one of the uses.
So I think we're just gonna get blocked off if we go any higher. Yep. That's
Just
the
a web.
spider web.
Now, if you touch the web, do you get electrocuted?
Presumably.
That's something. It's different. But it makes sense, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's an Electroweb. I forget what that move does. I think it's just an electric attack. You'd think it would be like the move Spider Web. That's like an entry hazard, but I don't think it is.
Well, spider web's not an entry hazard. It's where is it?
Yeah, lower speed, right?
I don't think that's what it is. What it's called though. I think spider web is a different move. Sticky web.
Oh, sticky web. Okay.
Spider web is a move though, I believe. But it doesn't. I think that one might just lower speed. It's not an entry hazard.
Okay. So that's everything on this route. I think I'm gonna carefully make my way through the gym. So I am going to leave Little Buddha here.
Oh no.
And I'm gonna bring along Allegra.
Okay. Seems like it'll be decent.
Yeah. I mean, it's level 25, so it'll be a little under-leveled, but...
Well, do you want to give it the XP share?
Sure.
Down we go.
Alright, so we already fought one person in here.
Uh-huh.
And this is an elevator puzzle.
It's not that much of a puzzle, but yeah.
No, I guess not. When the elevator goes up, my spirits rise. When the elevator goes down, my spirits fall. If you want to know why Clay is at the bottom, defeat me.
So your spirits fall when you go down.
So, because his spirits are really low, is Clay chronically depressed?
Maybe.
I think I put Snape in front. Yeah.
Alright.
Servine with his tiny little legs.
His arms.
Yeah.
Maybe green. Or whatever. Doesn't matter.
I'll do Leaf Tornado since I'm at full health. I think there's something where, like, archaeologists have found, like, fossils of snakes that had hip bones or that had, like,
that's weird.
leg bones and stuff like that. Like, just, like, basic evolution stuff.
That's really strange.
Alright, so Allegra can learn Giga Drain now.
Maybe get rid of Mega Drain. Oh wow, it already knows Giga Drain. That makes it a lot more useful.
Yeah. And we barely had to do any work with it.
Drillbert. Drillbert.
Drillbert. I just really like the suffix Bert for names.
Really?
Egbert.
Oh, switch to the duck.
Filbert. Inkadu. Weren't you telling me they just added something to Final Fantasy XIV?
They added the Final Fantasy 15 event. Sorry.
Okay.
But, and you can get the car.
The car from 15.
Yeah, it's a
just like the normal car.
And, yeah, and it's a 4-person mount. So like, there's never
Oh, you
been
can ride it together.
Yeah. So there's never been anything like kind of like a car in the game before. So people are like going to town with it. And like I saw like a screen cap of some dude who was like pretending to pull someone else over. It was just like, well, do you know what you're doing? It's just like, yeah, well, you're not a real police officer, and I'm the Warrior of Light. So the other person's like, no, actually, I'm the Warrior of Light. Because in the main scenario, you're always the Warrior of Light. So like everyone thinks they're the Warrior of Light.
Wasn't there like a thing about like
He's like, I'm gonna give you a ticket. It's 1,000 gil, and they like trades him, and he gives him 1,000 gil and just leaves.
there was like wasn't there something about pollution in the world of Final Fantasy XIV because of the cars?
I don't know. I think it was something about like it was like the Manderville family who owned the gold saucer, and like because you get it from the gold saucer, and how they like basically are becoming rich.
Okay.
Although like technically you're using Manderville gold saucer points, which are like not real money, to buy it, and so it's just like they're giving it away for fake money. They're like literally giving cars away.
But I guess like somebody had to spend money on that fake money, right? So it's still
no, because well, I mean the way the thing works is like it's the payout is like you pay like 1 gil and earn like 6, or like you pay like 1 Manderville gold saucer point and earn like 600 points.
Huh.
So like it's really it's like an anti-casino. You are always going to win.
You have to wonder how it stays in business.
Right? Well, they're the richest. He's the Godbert Manderville is like the richest man alive or something in the game. And he wears a giant. He just walks around in a Speedo. He has a giant gold statue of himself in a Speedo with a gold saucer.
I mean, if you're rich, do what you want.
Probably they get it all from betting on Chocobo races or something.
I want a Chocobo.
They apparently smell really bad.
Probably.
No, I mean like that's like a thing. Is that they smell? They're notorious for smelling really bad.
That's funny.
That people like them, but they smell terrible.
So all this time in like all these magical adventures where you're riding Chocobo through the countryside,
they smell like Chocobo.
You didn't know about this terrible stench.
Well, there's I know there's in 14 somewhere in like before they released the Doman expansion. There's like you have to like escort a Doman guy, and what his thing is he like won't ride the Chocobos because he can't stand the smell of them. And like they make jokes about that in 15 a little bit too. Not too much, but they say some stuff about it.
Well, I'd say I wish I had a Moogle, but Moogles are, like, intelligent.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I'd really have a Moogle as a pet. I'd have one as a roommate.
As like a friend, yeah.
Yeah.
They're too smart. They're like about as smart as people.
You ever play Crystal Chronicles?
No. That would be a cool 4-person game to play, right?
Yeah. The Moogles in Crystal Chronicles are so cute.
Oh, really? I like the ones in 14. I have a messenger one.
Yeah, you showed me.
In 14. The ones in 14 are pretty.
Yeah, I like them too.
The ones in 7 are terrifying.
I can't think of what they look like.
They're really scary. I don't know if they're in 15. I think they're referenced in 15, but I don't think you actually see a Moogle in 15. I'm not sure. I know there's like Moogle decals and stuff, but I don't think I ever actually. I mean, maybe there is one like in a side quest or something, but I never saw it.
Ooh.
You're good.
Getting a little low there, Enkidu.
Enkidu is Gilgamesh's green chicken in 14.
Yeah, I think that's why we did the name.
Mm-hmm. Macy just started playing 14 like today.
Which is crazy because she was so into WoW.
I know, she's like, WoW's dead now, basically. So I'm like, cool.
How the mighty have fallen. It's funny to me, too, because Final Fantasy XIV was, like, such a notoriously bad launch.
Well, no, I mean, so originally 14, when 14 released, it was a failure as a game. It was like a complete failure.
And then they did a Realm Reborn.
They literally said, I forget who it was, but someone in Square basically said, like, this has done damage to the Final Fantasy brand.
Yeah.
And they're like, because it's done so much damage to the brand, we can't have it, like, existing as a negative influence, so we need to remake it. And they fired the entire team and then hired Yoshi P and his team. And then literally, like, that entire thing is, like, in the canon of the new game. So, like, a Realm Reborn takes place 5 years after.
I know about the like, cutscene when they
that's
shut down
so
the servers and they...
That's... I mean, I didn't actually experience
like,
that.
destroyed the world.
I didn't actually experience... Well, the thing I liked about that, too, is, like, they have, like, the last... Like, a lot of the main characters from the game are, like a lot of the main NPCs show up, and they're like, oh, yeah, we're gonna put a stop to this, and they all get together, and they all, like, pray for the gods, and, like, summon all their strength, and, like... Louis-Sois Levelier, who's, like, one of the most powerful mages in the entire planet, like does this big spell to like try and contain him, and it just does not work at all. It just completely fails and blows Luswaw's staff to pieces.
Yeah,
and like his staff explodes.
I've seen this scene. It's beautiful.
And then everyone is, and then you can just like after the staff explodes, the next shot is just all the people, and they're all hopeful, and then like after that, you just see them all go like, "Oh fuck!" Like you just watch their expression change, and that was like probably one of the most powerful like moments I've seen in gaming, because it's just such a drastic change of we can do this to like just completely having all your hopes shattered.
You don't see that in fantasy enough too. Just like utter defeat.
Yeah, utter, like absolute, complete despair, I guess. Despair! But yeah, like, and then like the game and then like they teleport them away, and like the game shuts down, and then no one can play anymore, and it's like, dang.
Until they launch Realm Reborn.
And like one area of the game, the Corthus Highlands, like was like this alpine area, and that's like where, like, because basically it struck in Mordona, which is like a central area in the nation of Eorzea, or continent of Eorzea, I guess.
Okay. We're fighting the gym leader, by the way.
Oh god. Damn it.
I'm sorry, go on.
Mordona is all like messed up now, because there was also like this huge battle that was in the cutscene was there, and like Mordona is just like this area that's like etherically like all messed up, and there's like giant crystals growing out of the ground and like weird stuff, and like the sky is purple with bloom, and like it's very interesting. And then but above that there's like the Corthus Highlands, and which is where like another areas of the shard fell, and like literally like it like just completely annihilated them to the point where they went from being like this forested area to like a complete like winter wasteland.
He went right into Excadrill.
Oh wow, that guy is like a hefty boy.
Oh, you weren't supposed to do that. Yeah.
Well, we don't want to die. I don't think we're going to die from one hit, but Leech Seed will definitely help us out. Bulldoze isn't that good a move, I don't think.
It increases his speed. Oh no, it lowers our speed.
That's fine though, it does like no damage.
Okay.
I think we can War of Attrition him. Unless he's going to pull some other moves.
He probably knows like Metal Claw and some like
Mega Drain him. See how much that does.
Okay. Because we could switch into Scree. Oh boy, oh boy.
Do we want to switch right away?
We
can't War of Attrition him. Unless we do... No, we cannot do that. It's not going to... We need to switch into someone that's going to be bulky and that's going to take a hit. Is Scree going to be weak to metal? Steel attacks?
No.
Then switch.
If he were part rock type, he'd be weak to steel, which is why I didn't want to bring Bentley.
That's
rock
fine.
Slide, interesting.
That can crit though. That's fine. Now we have that. I think we got this.
Okay.
But if you bubble beam him, it'll probably be pretty good. Yeah, I don't think Slash is gonna kill us. No, a crit will.
Yeah.
A crit will be. I don't know if a crit will directly kill us. I think we got it. As long as we can hang on for one more turn. Nope, we got him. Well, the hard part's out of the way.
Yep.
Palpitoad, we need grass.
Okay, I'm gonna try Allegra.
Okay.
I should probably do Snape because he could use the experience more, but... Wait, what was that?
Bulldoze.
Oh, okay. I don't care. Aqua Ring? I don't care about your Aqua Ring. Get wrecked!
Get the power of grass!
Hoo-hoo-hoo.
Yeah, you'll get him next turn.
And Razor Leaf. It's not using healing items, too. Usually by this point, gym leaders are throwing healing items at everything.
I think it's only if you get down to the... There's a threshold. Yeah, I'm really surprised they didn't use it on Excadrill. Well, that was a lot easier than we thought it would be.
Yeah. Well, this time, like, our entire team basically is, like, tailored to them. No, I don't want Charm. Done. That was probably the quickest we've ever gone from one gym to another.
That was pretty easy, yeah. Pretty good.
I see. But I sure don't like it. You're such a youngin', you have an imposing battle style. I know you got people who can dig up your potential. Here, take this.
That's a weird shape for a gym badge.
They're all like tall in this one.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is your 5th badge, huh? If that's so, Pokemon up to level 60 will obey you. Also, I'll give you this team. Well, that was the plan, but I just remembered there's something I want. Wait in front of the cave at the end of Route 6, would you?
Wait, so he's just not going to give it to us yet?
He'll give it to us when we go to Chargestone Cave, I guess.
But if you're trying to get here from the other end of Chargestone Cave, wouldn't you be screwed because you'd have to get to the gym leader, but you can't go through?
Yeah, so I feel bad for anybody not born on this side of the country. Same thing with the bridge into Nimbasa City. The bridge was up until Elisa came and fixed it.
I feel like in that instance, both of them could actually do it. I feel like...
Yeah, they just would need to talk to the bridge people.
But, like, how much power does a gym leader have? Like, if, like, that kind of stuff is being dedicated to them?
In Unova, a lot. Like, they're pretty much the, like, political officials of these towns, too.
Really?
Yeah, like, they're each also the protector of their given town.
Huh. That's interesting. They're kind of like the kahunas.
Yeah. More so than past gens, they, like, have a lot more impression on the plot. But alright, okay. I'm going to switch my Pokemon back into a better traveling group, and then we'll call it. Let me just decide what team we want here. So
we definitely want our little bundle of joy back.
Yeah. So getting rid of Allegra and... Is it alright if we put Enkidu back in?
That's fine.
Because I want to take Buddha.
Flame Boy.
And I want to take Bentley back, because next on the docket is flying types. So it'll be nice to have a good rock type.
Yeah. Rock Boy.
Yeah, so again, Snape is going to be at a disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe after we get through Chargestone Cave, we'll put, like, Percy back in or something.
That could potentially work.
And who do we have in? We have a Yamask and someone else in the daycare.
Yeah,
I can't remember who. But alright, that's 5 batches down. We're more than halfway to the Pokemon League.
Woohoo!
I'm Comic.
I'm Pad.
And we'll see you next time in Chargestone Cave.